Friday? Is it Friday? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to be opening some Morbius Gfuel. Gfuel. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Yeah, today has been interesting. I'm going to get something out of the way real quick and just tell you guys about something that happened today. So, I woke up like super late, like 11:30 today because I couldn't sleep last night for some reason. And so I think it was around like 2 or something. And I got a notification from Meat Canyon. And I went to his video and appreciate you putting the names of all the artists that you mentioned in the description so that I didn't have to watch the whole video to find out that I didn't get mentioned. Hey, um, I think I've cried enough. Yeah, so that was a bit disappointing. I hello, Michael Davis. I'm not mad. I'm a little frustrated because only because it really seemed like I had a good chance, but the way that he handled it, I'm starting to think that he legit did not even see my submission, and either that or he just didn't go through all of them because there were over 1,000 submissions, and I submitted mine the day of, with like at least multiple, like at least like 10 hours left to submit, but I don't know how many he watched. I was not expecting anything going into this, but I was hoping that I would get like at least just one like on Twitter, which is weird because he already did. He liked my sketch of the animation I was doing, and he commented on it and said perfect lips. So it really is starting to make me think that he just either didn't see it or he was like really drunk or something. I don't know. So yeah, well, it's a little frustrating seeing artists who, no offense, like this is great that they submitted, but animations that are like way lower quality than what I'm doing, which is their aesthetic, that's totally fine. Not saying they're bad artists, but seeing how much effort and time I put into this again, uh, and seeing what he did with it was weird. The thing that I am most happy about is that the winner was a very good artist, so they deserved it. They did a tattoo. That's I think that was great choice. But the honorable mentions is really what I was hoping to be featured in. But I was featured on a PewDiePie video, and he put me in his thumbnail, so I don't really care. If you want to see that, look up Dirty Fan Art Reaction from PewDiePie. So yeah, again, not gonna let that stop me, but I am disappointed that I put all that effort into something that I made specifically about him and for him, and like incorporated his lore into my video. I'm not gonna do that again for a contest. I'm just gonna make stuff that I want. I'm gonna make, because my original idea was to animate an excerpt of my characters for my show that I'm going to be making, but I was like, he's not going to like that. But apparently it didn't matter what people submitted because he featured people who didn't follow the rules, and just like one of them just drew a Cthulhu. That's the rules were that it had to be a parody, and drawing Cthulhu isn't really a parody, but whatever. whatever. So yeah, that's just my little rant. I honestly thought I'd be more emotional about it, but I'm really not. Like I'm over it. It's just like it's like I'm confused, you know? That's the main thing. I was confused when Repsion didn't acknowledge the drawing I made for him. I don't, it's okay. I'm not mad. But, and I'm confused that I didn't receive any type of response. So I think it was some weird fluke thing, and it's really funny. Ben pointed out that the whole video was about me being rejected and ignored, and that's exactly what happened. Thank you, Meat Canyon, for fulfilling the prophecy. And you know, he made a statement about that in his original video where he was saying like, oh well, I just want to lift up artists, small artists who, you know, are just really struggling. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, whatever. But anyways, it was fun to make, but the last 29 hours that I spent on it were not very fun. I was very stressed out. But I'm glad I finished something, but I wish that I made it more about my characters rather than him, because that just is disappointing all around. So whatever. Next I'm going to animate some Oni Plays stories, because that's what I've been wanting to do for a while. I think they're funny. I think they're cute. I think and again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but seeing some of the animations that get millions or hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, I mean, they're literally not even syncing any like mouth movements or anything. They're not moving their mouths. They're just stills of little doodles that people took 2 seconds to draw, and then everybody's laughing at it because it's just a physical representation of what they're saying. So I'm pretty sure that I would do well with that. I don't care if I do well. I don't care if I get recognized. But when someone specifically says that they're trying to recognize small artists like me, you don't gotta like pretend. You can be straight up. Like PewDiePie is very honest about how he feels about his fans. So anyways, so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I really appreciated everybody who went and watched the animation, but I pretty much immediately want to put something else up because I don't want that to be the only animation that I have up. It's a little depressing now, to be honest. Okay, so now that that's over with, my mouth has been so dry today because I've been nervous, and again, this isn't gonna like don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not like letting this you know stop me from doing any of my art or anything. I just have to get over the initial like, oh, I put all that effort into it, and again nothing. Oh, good news. The voice actor of Jack Spicer, my favorite cartoon villain from my favorite TV show of all time, Shaolin Showdown. He he followed me back on Instagram, which was crazy, and apparently he's still doing appearances, so I could meet the voice of Jack Spicer and I could get him to say something funny for me, like, Medusa, I challenge you to a challenge showdown. Like, you have no fucking idea how happy that would make me. And then I can animate that and put it on my channel. It's gonna be great. See, doing stuff like that makes me really happy. Fulfilling my childhood dreams. And actually, yeah, wait. Did I? Wait, did I show you guys my Shaolin Showdown comic yet? Or not? I can't remember now. I must have because I found it. But I didn't go through all of it. I need to do that one day. Anyways, alright, so now it's morbid time, and I know that this is gonna make me feel better. I've been so freaking groggy all day because I just got really disappointed, and that fucked with my mood and my, who knows, my blood pressure. I don't fucking know. I haven't eaten anything, so, you know. Alright, and big thanks to Big Ben for getting me the morb. Oh my god, wait. It really oh my god, it makes me so fucking happy. Oh my god, I did it. Okay, I knew it was gonna have Morbius on it. That is amazing. Wait. Hold up. Gfuel. I'm supposed to cut here. You expect me to slice Morbius's beautiful face? That's so offensive. How dare you? That's no fair, man. I actually have to cut into his face to be able, I have to fucking scalp him to be able to open this. Alright. So this is called plasma. Oh yeah, okay, I get it, because plasma is in blood and stuff. Yeah, more. I want morb. Okay, I am sad that I have to cut his face, but apparently I have to. Okay, I mean, it kind of like just like tore apart when I put my nail in it. So I want Morbius, that is my simple request. All things Morbius, bigger and better and best. She needs a little Morbius time to help her get along. She needs a little Morbius, is that so wrong? So, look at that. I had to just at least his face is intact. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for packaging. Novelty packaging. Okay. Ooh. I did a poof. I still got that song in my head. It's great. It makes me so happy. Oh, it doesn't come with, oh no, it does come with a skip, okay. Okay. Oh, didn't someone like overdose on Gfuel from like just eating it or something? Or like they just didn't stop eating it and like had a heart attack? Was that they morbed too hard. You can't, you know, you really gotta, you have to plan out your morbiding. You know, you can't just do it all at once, because then you might overmorb, you know, and you really don't want that to happen. I mean, I saw someone overmorb once, and they I don't know if they made it out. Actually, no, I think the power of Morbius healed him and he was okay. What is this? What is this? I'm sorry. I've never seen something like this before. Morbius. Ooh, Morbius splash. Morbius. What is this? Okay, am I retarded? Like, what? Is this a spoon? I don't get it. Why is it all stuck in there? Okay, do I have to take that off? Ooh, it's shiny. It does look like a crock pot. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm telling myself, don't say that. Wait. When you're gonna paint your toes? Hey, whenever. I'll do a video of me painting my toes. That's not safe for YouTube. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to use, it's not coming out. Come on, Morb. Morbius parties, even Morbius trash. Morbius fashion, Morbius play. She gotta have Morbius everything. I love Morbius. Everything's got to be perfect. Morbi. I want Morbius. Okay, I guess this is fucking like attached. I don't know. No. Okay, I can't take it off. All right, fuck this weird little spout thing. What the fuck? Oh. Is it so it can fit in my water bottle? That's really weird, Gfuel. I appreciate it, but I had no fucking idea what you're going for. All right, so first, I am going to do the gamer thing. I'm going to consume it directly from the source. Nothing can stop me from morbing right now. I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, so I'm told that this is tangerine flavored. Apricot tangerine? I think it is tangerine. And I'm gonna take a little, a good, scoop there. Okay. Scoop-de-whoop. Whoop-de-dee-scoop. Alright. Morbius Gfuel. It's Morbin time. Wait, should I put it on or under my tongue? I'm gonna put it under. Wait. No, that's how you take medicine. I'm retarded. Okay. Wait, no. I don't want to cough everywhere. Hold on. Intense. Okay. Holy shit. How the fuck do people do that? Okay. It's Mormon time. Holy shit, that was intense. Oh, that was only a slight exaggeration. Holy shit, that was like really sour. My tongue is tingling. Holy fuck, dude. Ben, you gotta try that. It might actually taste better because you started tasting flat, but it might taste better if you just fucking eat that shit. I also spilled water everywhere. I tried to set things up so I would not get anything over, but that's okay. Holy shit, dude. Now I'm curious why there are bubbles on my carpet after I poured water in there, but I guess hopefully that means it's clean. I'm just sitting on this carpet, I'm just wondering, why did this carpet get so dirty? Okay, that was good. I don't know if you can tell from my reaction. But yes. I like that. I feel morbed. I feel pretty morbid right now. Okay, so that's lipstick. I feel, am I already morbing? I think I've gone into the morb dimension. Kind of want some more, but I want to try it in the water because I want to know what it tastes like. Okay. I got my Deer Park spring water. And I don't know how much I need. It's a half, so I'll put like half of this, I guess. Actually, no. Probably a little less than half because I don't want it to be too intense. Well, with flavor-wise. Of course, you're gonna morb either way, but you know. Okay, I got my piper. Kidding, YouTube. Not serious. Yeah, that shit was just so packed that it wasn't coming out. So now, it's pretty cool. I approve. I actually really appreciate that because I was thinking to myself, it's gonna be really annoying to pour this shit into a water bottle, which I usually have my fancy schmancy protein shake bottle. But oh, that's very tangerine looking. I love how like the whole packaging is all blue and shit, but then it's bright orange. I'm already burping from that little bit of powder. Okay. Can you hear the morb? Can you hear that? I can hear the morb molecules. I can hear them activating. It's like Rice Krispies. Rice Morbies. It's crazy to see Gfuel in 7-Eleven now. I know, right? Yeah, I saw it. Well, okay. I made the mistake of getting a fruit punch Gfuel. I hate the flavor of fruit punch. It's because of the cherry. I don't like the taste of cherry, and cherry gives everything a shitty taste. No offense, but I don't like it. Except Pepsi. Cherry Pepsi and cherry Coke are okay. But, yeah, I got a fucking, a fruit punch Gfuel, and, it did not taste good. It was very bad, but I did it for the meme. And now I have actual Gfuel thanks to Ben. All right, now I'm gonna try this. Oh, I'm probably gonna morb again. Just a warning. You know, every time you get a new dose of Morbius, it's kind of ups the morbness. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get what he was saying about it tasting stale. That's interesting because okay, so it looks like it's fully mixed, but there's still like a powdery texture. Let me see. It tastes a bit like, oh my God, what does that taste? Hold on. It's the taste of a smell. It's the taste of a smell. Yes, it is a little chalky, but it has this specific taste that smells like some kind of material. Not a chemical, but like a building material of some kind. And it's not bad, but the texture, yeah, it's definitely stale, a little chalky. But maybe the chalkiness goes away a little bit with if it coats your mouth. That might be what's going on right now. No, definitely not paint. I would say more like a woody taste, which is weird. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's like a spice, like earthy, I guess would be the word, but not like dirt earthy, wood earthy. This is really a weird description. But yeah, no, I think I might actually like morbing directly from the can. Do you morb from the can, or do you morb in the board? I don't know what that was. um, 40 servings. Okay, so it actually like they actually design it for people who do use water bottles. I like that. Okay, someone asked, do you still smoke? Right, currently I'm smoking these things, and these are legal, and you can get them in stores. And well, anywhere, not just because of the Farm Bill 2018. So the Delta 8 vape cartridges are what I've been doing, and it's less expensive and still helps with my the biggest thing that is my issue when I don't smoke is that it's really hard for me to eat. I have no appetite. I can't stomach anything. I get nauseous. I get really nauseous. So I get nauseous when I'm hungry. Like it sucks. So yeah, these disposable vapes have been working great, and I got this one for $30, and I was like, yeah. Because some places charge a shit ton for them. Yeah, totally legal, and this would taste more hempy. The other ones are more like flavored, or honestly, they might even just have less of the CBD content, so that it's not as strong. Which I'm okay with that. I don't really care how much it actually has, as long as it helps me be able to eat. So, yeah. I feel the effects of the fuel, of the morbining. I'm sorry for my episode earlier. I was morbing too hard. And sometimes you just can't control yourself when you morb that hard. So I apologize. I'll try to control my morbing in the future, and hopefully I'll find a good balance so that I can properly morb and not cause any harm. I'm sorry. If nobody understands what the fuck I'm talking about, oh, just look up Morbius memes. They're great, I promise. Okay, feel free to message me on Twitter or Discord if you want to buy any photo sets from me. What's your name? Sorry. Evil Dr. Mainstream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming by. Go morb or go home. That's right. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch. I have a little. If you're a true OG 90s kid, you'll know what the reference is to SpongeBob and the cat food. Wait, I can't even reach in there. Hold on. Yeah. That was good. It's almost like sticking your tongue in whatever the acid is that's sour. I forget the name. It's not sulfuric acid. But yeah, the sour crystals. It's like sticking your tongue in that and like intensely orange flavored. And I actually like that better than drinking it. Legit. So yeah, Ben, you gotta try that. And I'll still drink it. But I'll probably just put like a little bit in it so it's not super intense flavor. But as far as dipping, it's pretty good. Jeez. All right, now I'm morbid. I don't give a fuck. I guess since I'm here, I will show you guys what I was going to or what I had brought here. So I'm probably gonna make a separate Morbius clip of me doing that. So, anyways, oh yeah, and go check out Michael's channel because he is gonna post a video of me. Very excited. So, number one. It's all manga, by the way. all my books that I have to show you are manga. So, this one. Whoops, I almost knocked over my morb. Shouldn't do that. Or my morb drink. This book. Oh my god. Well, this series. I don't know how many people have read this because it's like, I mean, it had to be somewhat popular because it was in my library, and my library was so fucking tiny when I was growing up in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. Like, the manga section was actually larger than I would expect, to be honest. It's probably bigger now because it's becoming more of a tourist town, apparently. But the tiny, tiny manga section that we had, I've read everything in it except Bones. I didn't get into those comics, but that wasn't manga. Anyway, so I read this whole series, Planet Ladder, and I cannot freaking believe that nobody has turned this into a TV show yet. A TV show, a movie, like any kind of series. Like, it's freaking crazy that nobody has capitalized on that shit. Maybe I should do it. I don't know. I mean, shit. So this was made in 1998. 1998. Okay, it's been 20-ish years. Okay, and nobody has made a TV show out of this. Okay, I should probably describe like what it is. Okay, so the description on the back is actually like really kind of lame. It's almost a little girly, I would say. Not as girly as Cardcaptors, not as girly as Sakura's from Cardcaptors. Not as girly as Sailor Moon, that's what I meant to say. But not as like badass as like Berserk or like some other more intense mangas. But it still has a pretty dang good story, and it freaked me out a little bit as a kid. So, I mean, I just think the whole freaking concept is really, really interesting, and the description does not do it justice. So, this girl, her mom, like, raised her with tarot cards. The tarot cards aren't even, like, a big thing in the show. It's just, like, or in the book, it's just, like, a symbolism artistic thing, and it like helps the story go along, and I guess the author probably likes tarot cards, I guess. So I see the tarot cards in my dreams. I turn them over in hopes of finding all the answers. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why are all these people after me? I didn't even steal that much cocaine. I only shot one child. But when I turn over the last card, it's always blank. My name is Kaguya. My name is Kaguya. My card is always blank. I thought I was an ordinary high school girl. That is, until a crazy sorcerer appeared in my bedroom one night and transported me to another planet where people call me princess. Now the questions in my dream are more urgent than ever. Will I ever get home again, or is this my home? So how fucking lame does that sound? I'm sorry. That sounds so girly. That sounds so lame. But this book, this series. Okay. The sorcerer that she's talking about is a guy named Siu. And he, like, he's like this evil prince that like has this disease that like, so he was like isolated his entire life in like a fucking literally like a bubble like surrounding his castle, and he couldn't interact with anybody except for this robot doll thing. And I think he basically like killed everybody. I'm gonna have to reread it, which is probably a good idea before I start explaining the whole plot. But basically this girl was like sent to Earth as like a baby, so she doesn't know that she's special or whatever the fuck. Doesn't matter if she's a princess. I don't give a shit about the princess thing. But Siu is like freaking he's kind of brutal. Like he doesn't understand human interaction, and like it's really funny. The little hold on, let me see if I can find a cute little like thing in here. I love the chibis in this fucking series. They're so cute. And it really inspired me a lot when I was a kid to draw manga and chibi like this. So I would borrow these books and I would make drawings inspired by them. So like these little things where it turns from her being like realistic like a real person into this, and like it just kind of flows really well, and I like how she does it. Like it just like slides back and forth between that art style, and I thought that was really interesting when I was a kid. And there's also some really cool imagery. There's a child crying. That's always great. But yeah, so this I'm gonna obviously have to reread through all of them before I give you like the full story of it. But it's so interesting, and I would put it on the same level as like I'd say maybe a little more serious Spirited Away story. But it's not not as far as like the plot or like subject, as in like the tone. Um maybe more like Princess Mononoke, but obviously less about like nature. Actually yeah, it kind of is about nature because she gets fucking abandoned in a forest, but either way, that book, that series inspired me to write my own manga. Tell me if you want me to talk or show you some parts of my manga that I started about a girl named Makeko, which apparently isn't actually a name. Some people call themselves that, but I don't think it's really a Japanese word. I just made it up, and it's called The River in the Trees. That makes sense, right? Think about it. No? Okay. So we'll see. There's a little bit of stereotypes in it, I think. I could change that. Because the forest spirit is like literally a panda. That probably shouldn't be. But I mean this guy's dad is a panda and he's like a human. Okay. Anyways, I'll show you that if you guys if you want to know. Very, very interesting part of my life. So I also got this, and it sounds interesting. Thank you. I mean, it was something that I came up with when I was like 12. So I got another Junji Ito book. I love Junji Ito. He's so inspiring and creepy And like I don't know what it is. Like some of his stories aren't even that like clever or like creepy. They're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is so interesting that you decided to make this a thing. Um, but these are his older works, which I'm a big fan of. I actually, oh, this one is really creepy. Okay, I'll show you this part. So this dude, I forget what was happening in this story, but like he's like trying to fucking murder her. Look at that face. That's fucking scary. And I'll tell you about the last story because I think it's the most interesting out of this whole book. It's called Deserter, or technically the Japanese uh, name. Oh, and this is a one called Bullied. That one's kind of a silly one. It's about a girl who grows up bullying a kid, and then the guy comes back and impregnates her with another child, and then she starts bullying the other child. But this one, it's like I think the Japanese word for deserter was like desoto or something. Um, no iru ie. So ie means house. So it means deserter in the house. And this one's really cool because it's based on like World War II. And this guy who comes and stays with this family, and because he deserted the war. And so these people, are hiding a fugitive, I guess. And it's really interesting is that the first day that he got there, when he was trying to escape from the war, the guy, oh, not the first day, I'm sorry. He'd been there for a couple months, and one of the sisters started hanging out with him because he was lonely, and of course, one of the brothers comes in and sees her snuggling up to the guy, and he's all furious, and he basically like rejects her and the brother. He's like, you fucking slut, not literally, but he's like, how dare you, like get out of here, you're not welcome here, like to his sister. And so she runs into the road and immediately gets shot by Americans. And so that was not great. But then he blames the deserter for that. And it's like, bro, you literally told her to go in that direction and then she died. But okay. So what they do is they tell the guy that the war is still going on for about 8 years. And since they live in the country, there's no TV, there's no news. They're making up stuff and saying like, oh yeah, the Japanese are actually going over to American territory now, and stuff like that. And they have this guy coming over every month who's like a Toko, a guy who is a special police person who searches for deserters, and they have this guy pretending and coming every month and scaring the guy to make him think that it's still real. And then one night they decide that because there's some fireworks going on, that they're going to scare the shit out of him. And so the fireworks start going off, and they're like, what was his name? I don't remember, but they were like, hey, there's an air raid, you gotta get out here, we gotta take shelter. And he doesn't answer the door of the shed, basically, that he's sleeping in. And so he wasn't in the house, he was in this separate shed. And they go in there, And dun dun dun, he's dead. He's been dead since 2 days after the girl died, and he couldn't live with himself because the guy was blaming him, so he hung himself, and he's been dead for 8 years. And every single night, the ghost of him has been coming and eating dinner with them once a night. So yeah, I like spooky ghost stories like that. That's a good one. That's probably based on something, but I liked the deserter twist. That was very interesting. I'm going to show you like the last panel because it spooks me a little bit if I'm like alone. So he's like, yeah, he's like, shut up, he'll hear you, and he's like, like just fucking lurking there in the background. He looks all disgusting now. So yeah, that was very interesting. Oh, there actually is one. There's one story I haven't finished in here yet. So yeah, I really like his older works. They're awesome. And then this one is one of his newer books. So this is really cool. I like the cover, and this is the back, which is pretty creepy. And this one, it starts off with a cult, which is always great. I love religious influences. Starts off with a cult worshiping a man who brought Christianity to Japan, and they believe that his spirit is coming through the volcano in the form of volcanic hair. And I didn't know volcanic hair was a thing. That's what's interesting about Junji Ito, is he takes these weird phenomenons and turns them into like horror. And so the volcanic hair that is in real life is like really thin and like hard, but in the book it's like human hair. And which he described. So that, oh, what's weird about this volcano is that it's pliable like human hair. So and like the hairs at the beginning, they start attaching themselves to people and like giving them like telekinetic powers and shit. Is freaky. And then the second chapter is about like her, or this girl, sorry, I didn't even mention the main girl. She visited this town and kind of got I don't know, like all of these hairs implanted themselves on her head, and that's just her hair now. And she goes to this town where everybody, like, there's a freaking really high case of suicides. Nobody knows why, and apparently like these people didn't want to die. They were basically forced. Hello, book pie. How are you? I'm morbing right now. I just opened my morb fuel, and I'm doing great. So I'm just talking about my manga that I've gotten recently that I've been enjoying. So these bugs are also infesting this town, this suicide town, and they call them suicide bugs because they jump under your feet and try to kill themselves. But then when you squish them, they look like fucking humans inside. So like basically the bugs are like reincarnated dead people who committed suicide, and they're like cursed forever now. Like, it's fucking weird. And so I haven't finished this one yet. It's very interesting so far. And here's another this was on sale at like Hot Topic or something. I got a coloring book, which could be fun. Oh, good. And this is really interesting, this book, Uzumaki, because it's just based on the concept that the shape of a spiral is a curse for this specific town. And it's not my favorite story of his, but it's really long and interesting and has multiple like horror elements that tie into this theme. And oh yeah, the one that you'll probably recognize the most. Oop. Oh, I like this one with their hair. Bite me. Let me see if I can find it. Where'd it go? The girl with the eyeball, or the spiral face. Here it is, here it is. This one. So this is a very, very popular image. And this is from that book. I think I have it, actually, if I'm not mistaken, because I wanted to read it all the way through. Let me check real quick. It should be right over here. Yep, I do. So I've got quite a few of Junji Ito's books. The only one that I don't see right now is Ramina, which was a pretty good one. It was another kind of religious one. And they ended up sacrificing this girl, but I don't think I like that one as much as Censor. I like this one even more. But yeah, Uzumaki, that's a big one. So this is all one story in different chapters, and then these ones are a bunch of different stories in one. Ooh, I might want to reread this one. So yeah, I'm obviously a very big fan of Junji Ito. I forgot about my favorite one that I found. Oh my god. I'm so excited about it. Okay. So I almost forgot. I found Dissolving Classroom. If you oh my god. So I like all of Junji Ito's stories, but I thought this one was so neat. The concept of this one. And the concept is that and it's kind of silly at times, but I love that about Junji Ito. He's not afraid to be kind of silly. So this girl is his sister, and she's freaking weird. She like licks people and like she looks like a frog at times. Like she's just a weirdo, but she's kind of a demon, like literally. And this guy, he looks all innocent, but this guy, his whole thing is that you almost think that he's not a bad guy at first, because everyone's like, because he's always apologizing to everybody. No matter who it is, no matter what happened, he didn't even have to do anything wrong. He's always apologizing to them. And everybody's like, that guy's weird. Like, what's wrong with him? And the sister tells this girl, she's like, oh, well, the reason that he's apologizing to you is because he's bowing to his Lord and Savior, Satan. Actually, it's a specific demon. It's not Satan. But yeah, basically, this guy is constantly praying to this demon to give it power so that he can eventually get power as well. And so that he can turn people into goo that his demon sister can drink. Sounds really fucking weird, right? So all these people are dissolving, and she's like, yummy. She drank her parents, okay? She's kind of a bitch. And, but my favorite part about this whole thing is that it has a chapter called Dissolving Beauty. And so this guy is now, instead of saying sorry, his whole thing is that he is telling girls that they're beautiful. Trying to find the part. And Yeah, everybody's eyes like start oozing. Forgive me. There we go. Dissolving beauty. So he is introduced with him being with this lady, and oh yeah, and this is what she used to look like, and then that's what she looks like now, and she's like. The person who's coming to meet up with her, she's like, you look different, and she's like, I do? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I look different? And she's asking the guy, like, do I look different? And he's like, no, you look as beautiful as ever. And so basically, this guy starts flirting with her after the after he leaves her, the ugly lady, and so he's just constantly complimenting her. You're lovely. You're so beautiful. Your eyes, they sparkle like diamonds, and your skin is so clear. And so she starts getting bags under her eyes, and you're always saying how beautiful I am, but I feel like there's something wrong with my skin. No, you're fine. You're fine. No, there's nothing wrong. You're good, girl. You look great. Oh my god, you look beautiful. Like, I think that concept is so interesting to have a movie where a girl is progressively like losing her beauty, but like trying to be in denial because this guy is telling her she's beautiful. I think that'd be so fucking cool. Oh yeah, and even his parents or her parents are like, we think you might like be diseased or something. You need to go to the hospital. And then his little sister comes up to her and starts saying, bitch, you ugly. I'm your boyfriend's little sister. You're totally falling apart. My brother really buttered you up good, didn't he? So here's where it explains it. He flatters you all the time, doesn't he? But he's not really saying those things to you. He worships the devil, and that's who he sees when he's praising or when he's singing the praises of your beauty. So I guess it is the generic devil. He doesn't see anything else at all. Ever since he summoned the devil when he was little, he's been super busy apologizing and praising it. Plus, there are electromagnetic waves between him and the devil. Anyone caught in the middle gets their brains melted or their face wrecked. See, isn't that fucking cool? Your face is totally destroyed. You haven't noticed, bitch? Like, oh, I love this book. And it's kind of a short series. Like, this is just this one book. And, but I honestly think that a whole fucking movie can be made out of that shit. Like, Rutsukadoji? Is that how you say it? The demon tentacle movie that I'm pretty sure is on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's Uruskadoji. It's a weird name. But yeah, that crazy demon movie where like the entire world gets destroyed at the end. That's fucking awesome. And that's basically what happens in this series. I'll show you. Look, I grovel for your eternal beauty. Oh, before your eternal beauty. Oh my god, look at her damn face. It's fucking literally falling off. Okay, so this one, Chizumi. Wait, what's this one? Oh no, that just continues the story. Oh, dissolving apartment. Okay, so yeah, they're like trying to. Or their neighbors are like freaking out because they keep hearing fucking them getting like beaten upstairs, but it turns out that like I don't know. They like his parents are a weird case because they like are like oozing, but they're still like partially sentient. Like I don't know. It's freaking weird. But basically at the end, he um I'm not gonna say anything about that. At the end, he finds a way to get on TV and apologize to everyone, the entire world. And ooh, look at that creepy motherfucker. That's awesome. I love his art. So he gets in front of TV and starts apologizing to everybody. And yeah, basically the entire world turns into goo. The horrible spectacle that transpired at the press conference was spread all over the world by the media. As for what happened to the people who watched it and where the Azawa siblings are now, well, that will have to be left up to your imagination. Interview with the devil. Yeah, so I love this story. I think it's so wild and unique and crazy, and I love it. And I don't know if like this is based on anything. Like, I can't personally think of a demon or like a reference to the devil or like praising the devil through people and then like causing them to have any harm. I don't know if there's any other stories like that, but this is the first one I've heard of, and I thought it was really cool. So yeah, and I like the cover too. It's like embossed, you know, like it's the characters are like outlined, and it's really nice. And this was the only one that was at the store. I went there and like they had a little Junji Ito kiosk, and this was just sitting there, like not even in like a specific spot. Oh, I look at my notifications and I see you reading a satanic manga. Yes. What's up, you mighty Morbin Power Ranger? Hello, how are you guys doing? Are you just getting notifications now after an hour? That's really funny. I swear YouTube hates me. It really does. But yeah, I've been morbing this entire time. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, it's pretty intense. You just got the notification. Oh my god. That's crazy. I know this happened before where I'm literally an hour in. I don't know what it is. YouTube. What's your problem? So yeah, I already opened my Morbius and I tried it if you want to check that out. But yeah, Dissolving Classroom, one of my favorite mangas in general because I mean Junji Ito is probably my favorite manga artist. And he captures like the classic Japanese art style with manga, if that makes any sense. Like he doesn't over exaggerate any of their features unless they're trying to look scary, and like they all just look very like doll faced and beautiful, and I've always loved that about his art style. Him, and I think there's one other person that is very close to it. I like Junji Ito, but I need to check out that one. Yeah, so basically the reason that I found this is because I went through like a list of all of Junji Ito's works and found a link to where to read like all of them. And this is one of the ones that I read, and I was like, Melting Classroom was really interesting. I had to find the other chapters like separately. I was like, Melting Classroom was really interesting. And then once I read Dissolving Beauty, I keep on saying Melting Classroom, Dissolving Classroom. After I saw it or read Dissolving Beauty, I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. And the end was really cool too. So yeah. Someone should fucking get on turning that into a fucking movie or something. If people just don't want to make these things, I'm just gonna have to do it myself. I'm gonna have to make Planet Ladder. I'm gonna have to make fucking Dissolving Classroom. But I can't draw it. I have to fucking get some Japanese people to draw it, or it won't be legit. Anyone but Netflix. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Like, it was nice of them to want to present Junji Ito in an animated form. But if you're gonna do it, go all out, man. You can't have still fucking images that aren't speaking in a professional fucking animation. Come on, man. Like, I'm sorry, but that was super disappointing. Everything else was fine. Voice actors, whatever, fine. The trueness to the stories, perfect. But why? Why did you just give up? Like, I know it's because of budget strains or issues with like paying the animators, but for real, man, you can't half-ass Junji Ito. After what they did to Death Note and Cowboy Bebop, I can't. They never get another cent of my money. Yeah. The only thing I approved of for Death Note was Willem Dafoe playing the guy, because that was fucking creepy. He was creepy. But yeah, no, they fucked that up. Cowboy Bebop was a disappointment. Yeah. Plus the girl that is like the main character in it is a total virtue signaler. I don't know, that's the nicest thing I can say. Yeah, so highly recommend Morbin Time, Gfuel, but I actually prefer to sticking my tongue in it rather than drinking it. Mm. I like that. I like that. Honestly, I could like amazing idea. Amazing idea. I'm gonna get a lollipop. I have a lollipop. I'm gonna get a lollipop. Stick it in there. Oh my god, I'm a genius. My genius! I just turned into like a Black Soul singer, so they were singing. Alright, so thank you guys so much for coming to watch. I'm sorry that you got a notification an hour in, but that's pretty much all that I wanted to show you guys for now. Yeah, thank you guys again for supporting my animation, even if it didn't get recognized. At least I finished it and did what I set out to do. Okay? Good job, me. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Unless, okay, if you're watching, I could start going on about animation because I've been looking, or I've been watching a lot of old animation and a lot of old movies, which I have talked about in my Discord if you want to join my Discord, but I don't know. I kind of actually want to go and watch some more and learn about movies, so I guess that's up to you guys. Oh, by the way, Michael, are you in my Discord? Do you have Discord? You should join, because you're probably the only person that actually likes me. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, we all know Ben's my biggest fan. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do something productive today, because I have literally done nothing today except this. You don't have a Discord. Well, I will say it's a little annoying to get into. I don't like Discord a whole lot, but if you want to come and chat with me in there, that'd be dope. Anybody is welcome to come and make fun of me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my Morbin Time unboxing. Go watch my skits if you haven't. Give them a like or a comment. If you haven't commented on some of my videos, you have no idea how happy it makes me to get notifications that when I have comments on my videos. It's very, very nice. I don't know, like, I don't know if other people appreciate it as much as I do, because I only have like 3,000 some subscribers, but yeah, it makes me very, very happy. So, um, I guess if I want to do another stream later, then I will do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Go get some Morbin Time Gfuel. It's not bad. I would say don't drink it unless you want to. It's pretty good, but better it was just straight into your mouth. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Have a good night. Peace.